The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, in collaboration with the Child Rights Information Bureau, CRIB, of the Federal Ministry of Information and Orientation, has trained media practitioners on ethical journalism and child rights reporting. Speaking at a two-day training held in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, UNICEF Port Harcourt Chief Field Officer Awudi Anselm said the aim is to equip journalists with the knowledge and skills necessary to report on child rights issues in the country while adhering to legal and ethical frameworks. Awudi Anselm mentioned that it is unprofessional to publish stories that could re-traumatize a child, no matter how newsworthy they seem, highlighting the critical role journalists play in shaping public perception and influencing the well-being of children.
Ethical reporting tells the vulnerable, especially children and women. This is a point close to my heart and the work of our organization, UNICEF. Children, they are vulnerable, their minds are impressionable, and their futures are shaped by how we represent them. Ethical reporting means protecting their identity. It means never publishing a child's name or image in a way that would stigmatize them, expose them to retaliation, or re-traumatize them, especially children affected by violence, conflict, or abuse. It means giving them a voice, not speaking for them. It involves interviewing children with dignity and consent, allowing them to share their experience in a safe and respectful manner.
On his part, Assistant Director and Head of the Child Rights Information Bureau at the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, Temiloye Falaye, advised journalists to exercise sensitivity when reporting on children. He warned that publishing a child's trauma without consent or protection is not only unprofessional, but also dangerous, unethical, and a violation of their rights.
The media holds immense power. The power to inform, to inspire, and to hold institutions accountable. But with that power comes a profound responsibility to report with integrity, sensitivity, and respect for human beings. When it comes to stories involving children, that responsibility becomes even greater. Every image, every word, and every frame we publish can have lasting consequences for the child's life, safety, and future. This training is designed to help us reflect on our ethical obligations as journalists, explore best practices for reporting on children issues, and strengthening our understanding of child rights enshrined in national laws and international conventions.
Meanwhile, Professor Charles Obot, head of the Department of Film and Multimedia Studies at the University of Uyo, and one of the training facilitators, urged media practitioners ensure that their reports do not re-victimize children. In simple terms, he encouraged journalists to follow the golden rules when handling stories about children.
A lot of people, even adults in the societies, have had their childhood taken away from them. And many of those persons suffered what they suffered because of how their issues were or are presented in the media. And so coming here to talk about issues about the child rights, it is my prayer that whenever we are handling stories that are about children and young people, minors generally, we should not contribute to a situation whereby the childhood of the child is taken away from him or her, and he lives with serious multiple trauma. Let's put ourselves in our news, in our content.
One of the participants, Eunice Naji, expressed gratitude to UNICEF for the comprehensive guidance on properly reporting on children.
For I learned that I should not rush to send a story that I feel that is good, that could break the society. I should be careful of my reports, and I should try and protect the child instead of ruining the child. Then I also want to appreciate the UNICEF and the Federal Ministry for this the insightful training, because it's not easy. I've practiced for over 25 years, and this appears to be an eye-opening for me. I've learned so much. some things that we take for granted, at least now I know that it's not always good, and it's my duty as a reporter to protect a child.
Our reporter, Emelda Ifeme, reports that the UNICEF country representative, Wafa Said, represented by UNICEF's communication specialist, Susan Akila, while welcoming participants from the South, Southeast, and North Central zones of Nigeria, emphasized the importance UNICEF places on the media, noting that children often lack a voice, that journalists are uniquely positioned to speak on their behalf.